Good morning, it's the 29th of June and it's another Markup Monday. So wanted to mark with you together the Nasdaq, S&P and gold. So let's get started first with Nasdaq. And I've got the 15-minute chart in front of me. So let's check the key levels that could be interesting to mark up. So I still have the POC from the 11th of June. As you can see, it's still not mitigated. And I have this volume spike from last Thursday, where you see that bearish move. So last Friday, that's the day that I actually want to mark up levels. But as you can see, it has been quite rangy that day. And the next day, today, the opening already mitigated this volume spike right there and the POC itself. So I have nothing to mark up from Friday. So the only levels that I'm having are this volume spike from Thursday and the POC from 11th of June. So quite some distance between these levels, but I'm just keeping it like this, nothing else to mark up. So let's check on S&P. Kind of the same sort of chart. Also the volume spike from last Thursday where the bearish move was happening. And we have the POC from 11th of June. They're quite correlated, so of course you might see the same kind of key levels. So double checking here the levels from last Friday to see if there's anything that we can mark up. So checking the POC was already mitigated on the opening candle. And I do see here this volume area with this spike right there, not mitigated yet. So I am gonna mark this one up. Could be interesting. Let's see what kind of reaction we're gonna get on that level. So far, price is near this volume spike. So got my alerts on. So whenever these levels are hit, I'm getting an alert on my phone to see if there's any reaction on that level. So that's it for S&P. Not many levels to mark up, just this volume spike. And I got these two other levels. What else? So let's check gold. For gold, I got a very old volume spike, 4th of November of 25. Still valid, since it's not mitigated yet. And I got the POC here from last Tuesday. Interesting level because I see that it was missed on Wednesday. It's creating some liquidity just above it. And right here also, you might say sort of like equal highs just below a very strong level. I see that gold reacted from this spike. Let's zoom in on the 5 minutes to see what the reaction was. Maybe we missed something, maybe we didn't. So let's double check on the 5 minute and the footprint to see if there was a valid reaction. Let's see, let's zoom in. So this is the spike from last Friday. And if we zoom in, we see that we had a volume increase right there. And we have a delta shift going from red to green since we're looking here for a buy. And if I'm zooming in, I'm seeing that we are not having any stacked imbalances. So no valid setup for me. That's good. And removing the level since it's not relevant anymore. Let's go back to 15 minutes to double check if we missed any levels whatsoever. And no. Well, I do see something. So the POC is already mitigated on the opening, but I see this very strong spike just above it. That's interesting because, like I said, with S&P, we are creating here some liquidity just above it. So that could be an interesting level to see what kind of reaction we're gonna get there on the footprint. So I'm leaving that on there. Same with the POC from last Tuesday and the volume spike from last year. So let's see, I'm putting these screenshots of the charts in the Discord. And if you got any questions, do let me know down below in the comments. And I wish you all a happy trading week.